Ironclad has two different sets of cards, and they don't really interact well with each other. I think choosing a rare card is okay here. It's a pretty sweet act other than the slime boss thing. The slime boss thing I'm not such a fan of. I think you have to take die there, even though slime boss exists. Soup Holder, thanks for the 14 months. Agbomo show to you as well. Is Slime Boss the hardest Act 1 boss? Unless you got Noxious Fumes. The power of darkness. Good, sweet, awesome. Hello, cat. Yeah, I didn't mean to start singing the song of your people, really. Oof. I want them both. Gotta take the well-laid plans, though, I think. We're gonna die to Bird Cultist. Dear Bird Cultist, please have mercy. I can take 2 damage and guarantee a kill next turn, or I can take 0 damage and hope. I think I'm okay with that. Wow. 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 Could take 275 gold and go to the store over this elite fight. Could also take 50 gold and go to the store over the elite fight. I'm not very good at elite fights. I have 1 die plus and no other damage. I guess I don't need to worry that much about removing strikes right now, so removing the regret seems fine. Alright. Zephyr. You have like another 30 seconds of that before I start throwing my hat at you. Oh, I don't have my hat. Oh, it's because I didn't get it back when I threw it at him last time. Hello? Hello? My cat is a madman, a menace to society. Poisoned stab. Man. Alright. We found one. This looks like Mercury Hourglass. Remove Regret, Mercury Hourglass, and Flechettes? Maybe? I'm not gonna spend 80 gold on Flechettes. Yeah, I refuse. Just spend some money in the next act. Gremlin Knob I would not describe as our best fight. If I were in a food fight to the death in a grocery store, it's funny, you know, I actually am right now. I think carrots are your go-to there, right? Well, carrots are good, and then, like, some sort of food with just a lot of weight to it is pretty good as well. Bludgeoning weapon. Not sure how I feel about any of the things which have just happened. I'm gonna take a dagger spray and upgrade it. Take this and discard this. Potatoes are basically rocks. Seems true. I prefer kunai or shuriken, and why? They are two relics that are actually quite comparable. They both give you an awkward scaling component to your deck. I think I take a deadly poison. Then we have a deadly poison and a poison stab, something to work on. We upgrade dagger spray was the plan. I still like that. Hey, Meow Meow the Meowmer, thanks for gifting us up to Radish. Yeah. Hugbo Mushu to the both of you. We get to decide if we have to potion next turn. Actually, or we're just gonna full block. So. I'd rather not have 5 more slimes. Okay, so I don't have a fumes, I just have a mercury hourglass. Maybe I needed to, like, use the potions at some point a long time ago. So they don't have a fumes, it turns out. And 12, 18. They split at 28, which is 22 damage away. Okay. I like that I'm not getting attacked right now. That's good. Ritual, thanks for the 4 months. Angbomu show to you as well. Seems like we're fine now. Thousand cuts is almost like too much AoE damage. Probably not quite. Alright, let's take it. Pyramid with adrenaline. No piercing whales. Gotta take pyramid. It's too strong. It's just way too strong. Could have taken Philostone. Care about the adrenaline upgrade. It gives me more energy. So sure. More energy is nice sometimes. I have beaten heart with Grand Finale in my deck. Yep. Laid Plans does nothing with Pyramid. Well, the effect doesn't do anything. Having a 0-cost card, which is a power, sometimes does something. Could take 2 of them. I'm curious about the Slice Plus. Feels weird. Don't usually feel very curious about Slice Plus. This act sucks. Can I take it? No, sir. Oh, this seems great. We could mirror adrenaline. We could buy a concentrate. We could buy a caltrops. I think just go to the next store. None of this seems very good either. That's unfortunate. Sort of needed something for this deck. Like anything? Could buy a tiny chest. Speed Frog, thanks for the 6 months. Agbomushu to you as well. Just pressing this button until the notification goes away. I hope you succeed in that. It can be tough these days. I wish you the best. Fuck, I don't... I feel like we just whiffed at the start of Act 2, and now we will die. There was a caltrops that I did not buy. Peter Pancake, thanks for the 4 months. We'll show to you as well. Did footwork there. It's awkward, right? If we're gonna spend energy on blocking, we want it to be after all of our footworks are in play, not before. Also, I think I was went to vulnerable potion at the start of the turn, so we lost 3 damage there. Does the 3 damage matter? Oh god, the 3 damage matters. That's unfortunate. Shooting 7 extra. Fumes is maybe that small thing that we needed. 28, 16. Kills comfortably. 14, 20, 26. That doesn't kill. A bad feeling about Ninja Scroll. I feel like it will be alright. Feeling okay about our Ninja Scroll. So I want to take that backstab and then take another elite fight. I still don't have a piercing whale. I have a skill potion. And a runic dodecahedron. Hey, Brotund. $29 health. A poison potion. A skill potion. Setup? No. Alright. I did want Gremlin Leader more than I wanted Slavers, so that's good. Turn 1 looks pretty good. Probably a skill potion now. See if we can take 10 less damage. Oh, I was meant to take Crippling Thought. Fuck. Game's hard. I'm gonna hold on to Dagger Sprite here. For the next minions that get summoned. Jotunborn, thanks for the 2 months. Agbamusho to you as well. Down with the flu. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hope you feel better soon. Well, that was a pretty good fight. That is a Piercing Whale plus. I am going to click on that card. Let's transform a strike into an unload. Unload is interesting here. Is it better than a strike? Probably. Maybe. It's maybe better than a strike. I think resting. Okay. I'm 1 damage short. Unload can dump hand. Unload forces us to dump hand. No longer weak next turn. Should be a Piercing Wail plus in the deck somewhere. Okay, letter opener will proc sometime this run. Probably, at least once. I don't think I want a Phantasmal Killer. I might want a Phantasmal Killer. I think just upgrade Fumes. Fight Champ with 32 health. 32 health, 2 Footworks, Fumes, and a Runic Pyramid. Probably okay. I don't hold well-laid plans for 1,000 cuts. I have a max hand size of 10. I want to stay below 6 cards at the end of the turn if I want to draw as many cards as possible. I don't remember the turn that you're talking about. It's possible I just made a mistake. We good here? Is there a reason to play anything? I guess we could, like, get rid of some stuff we don't want. Champ is left-handed. Unbelievable. He is, isn't he? He's right-handed and uses the shield as his primary weapon. Another possibility. I don't know about this. Goes to 57, 4. be vulnerable but not frail for the execute. I think this is our adrenaline here. Is this our piercing whale? Nine times 2. I like it. Session 20 run today with Dead Branch and Mummified Hand. Cool. Cool. I meant to dagger spray here. We're not surviving the next execute. I think we're okay though. I think we just killed this turn. Is that true? Do we kill next turn? Are we alive next turn? Yes. So the enemy has 35 health plus 5 shield. It's 14, 30. Oh, we just kill it. Okay. Well fought, El Campeon. Well fought. That's a malaise. And a Sozu? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Runic Dodecahedron will start going off. That could be good. Gotta take this super elite. Not worse than Strike Pog. I'm not sure that. I mean, okay, sure. I'll let you believe that, based on what we just saw. That's what you want to believe. That's what I'll let you believe. Ooh. Oof. Am I about to take Piercing Whale over Footwork Plus? Oof. Have a malaise. You have 2 footworks? I want to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm not sure which of those is better. So we already have 2 footworks. The arguments that like, oh, you can't like find footworks don't really apply when you have 2 footworks already. I'm gonna take footwork plus though. I think it's better against Time Eater, when Time Eater is a difficult fight. I don't know that it's actually correct. It's gonna be so hard to find footwork. Catalyst seems good. Right? Usually. Catalyst kunai. And a card remove. Remove a strike right after buying kunai. I generally am a fan of that approach to playing the game. I think I do that a lot. Yeah, I think it's right though. Okay. Definitely not buying the 4th footwork. You just like, you don't need that many footworks. You just don't. I don't have feed in this run, right? Right, I don't have feed, so I can play 1,000 cuts here. My brain shut off for a second. I was like, oh, just not kill them straight away for feed. Which turns out not to make any sense at all. Hey, Skyblazer. Thanks for the 11 months. I warn you, Joe and Ribs. You have but 1 month to stop my ascension. When I require the red wizard's hat, I shall be unstoppable. I'm looking forward to it. We're all looking forward to it. Mom and Dad back at home. They're following you with bated breath. I guess I do have a happy flower. So there's one thing to think about. Escape plan seems fine. We can just take the heal here because of Omamori. Cool. Pass discovery quite often. Well, you don't... I wouldn't say that I was passing a card that I didn't buy in a store. I don't see discovery all that often, but in general, discovery is like, okay. Like, fine. Probably not going to take it here, probably take good instincts. 2 good instincts, 3 good instincts? It's a lot of good instincts. If we took 3 good instincts, we could start taking backflips and acrobatics. Violence versus secret weapon is sort of funny. Sort of think about the trip. The point of the trip would be to have a zero cost thing that removed artifact charges. I'm just gonna take good instincts. I think 2 good instincts is the right number. I don't think I want violence. Maybe I want violence. I don't think so. Good instincts needs card draw. Well, we draw 5 cards every turn. That's just sort of the basic way that the game works. I see. Man, Piercing Wail would have been a lot better than Footwork there. There is a malaise in this deck. Strictly better than Strike. Cloak and Dagger Plus seems pretty good in our deck. Seems pretty decent. Resting is great. Catalyst Plus might be better than Resting. We just might die to Reptimancer. Fuck it. Okay. In this fight, Catalyst Plus seems a lot better than Resting. Good. Excellent turn. Are we dead to Giant Head with Kunai and 2 Footworks? 3 Footworks? I really hope not. Thousand Cuts is not getting put in play right now. Do we unload for the kunai proc? I don't know, we have die poison staff neutralize. Good. Never mind. My favorite colors are blue and orange. It's hard to pick between the two. They're both such good ones, you know? Good fight. Meat on the bone. Sort of interesting. Probably have to take Crippling Cloud. Okay. Have to take Sapphire Key. Alright. It's not Reptimancer. I actually, like, Nemesis can kill us on turn 2, so... Not Reptimancer isn't actually necessarily great. We got some defenses though. Sometimes I use the hotkeys, Crawfish Confetti. You have to have your hand on the mouse to use the hotkeys, though. So, for example, on that Ironclad run that we just played, I mean, you can finish the rest of the joke probably on your own. Alright, cool. Spooky ghost. It used to let you buy potions even if you had Sozu. There's like a... I mean, this time sitting here, I did remember that I had Sozu before clicking on Ghost in a Jar, but if I don't know. In another world, there's a world where I bought Ghost in a Jar and then Sozu ate it immediately, and then I started swearing. And I'm sort of sad that that world doesn't exist anymore. Sometimes quality of life changes just make the game worse. Acrobatics looks good, Cloak and Dagger looks good. Panacea doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look great either. Card remove looks... not that great, honestly. I probably want an Acrobatics in the deck, right? With 2 good instincts. I'm buying Panacea, fuck it. Acrobatics Panacea, sure. The artifact from Panacea is probably going to be... Well, it depends when we draw it, I guess. I'm more excited about the idea of stopping the vulnerable on turn 1 of the heart fight than I am about stopping the Wraithform debuff. Twitch doesn't let you have 3-year emotes. There are only 2-year sub badges, there's nothing after that. Take 7 for meat on the bone. Nope. Can't control me. Infinite Blades plus with Kunai. The problem is that the Beat of Death exists, and also the bad turns are like turn 2 and 3. That's the problem. Predator with Kunai. Predator with Kunai and 0-cost cards in the deck. That might actually be more interesting. Concentrate with Malaise? No. Can Concentrate be amazing here with Runic? Oh, with Runic Pyramid? Not really. All of our cards upgrade themselves. We already outscale Time Eater and Awakened one. We have a Kunai and 3 Footworks and a Malaise. Okay, so we have an upgraded Wraith form with an artifact stack. If needed, would be okay to take 8 damage in this fight. I guess that's how Wraith form? Cool. Cool beans. I think Deca used to have different art back in the day. It's hard to take exactly 6 damage in this fight. Like our cards block for 20. There isn't really a way to generate block in between 0 and 20 block. We block for 42. Almost. We block for 30. Nope, not even remotely. Okay. Try again later. And we block for 48? Nope. And block for 48 again. Nope. Potato, doing alright. It's an okay evening. It's gonna be just the same amount every time now, right? Just gonna be 48 every time, because there's no strength buff anymore. And I can't block for 48. No, I blocked for 58. Not blocked for 48. Not gonna be able to proc Kunai 4 times, I don't think. Man, they all block for exactly the same amount. I can block for 42 here and end up at exactly the same amount of health. Just do that. Oh, I should have. Whatever. Survivor got upgraded. Oh fuck, I could have had 3 more health then. Versus. What have I done? Ow. Did the slavers make Time Eater's robe? Maybe Time Eater made the slaver's robe. Actually, maybe they shop at the same place. I think that's my guess. I think they shop at the same place. Is the shopkeeper fueling this war? Finally, we're asking the real questions, the right questions. It's always the person selling the guns that comes out on top in war. I read that on the internet once. So it's gotta be true. You think Abe Lincoln wrote that? I think he was on a late night show and just said it in an interview. I'm short one piercing whale. Feels like the piercing whale was better than the footwork. I didn't have a kunai at the time. Thump, thump, thump. 2,059 damage. So resting seems pretty good. It's less about the 7 HP and more about the runic dodecahedron at the start of the next fight. Smithing malaise seems like it would be fine. I don't know. Why a backflip? Backflip's actually insane here. Backflip should be really good. Really? That's only 11. Really? Oh, that's really awkward. I thought that was 12. I thought that was 12. Well, shit. Should have kept the strike. Okay. It was a good Wraith form. It was definitely a good Wraith form. The one on the right is dead. Blocking for enough. You should die soon. Sick? I really don't know if we win the heart fight or not, but this one went well. Should have a pretty good shot at the heart fight. We even have Happy Flower lined up finally. All of those times that I didn't line up Happy Flower, even though I could have, it's because I calculated all the way to this moment. Centennial Puzzle, Runic Dodecahedron, I love it. I'm gonna take a Deadly Poison. Want a Crippling Cloud next turn? Malaise into Neutralize and a Reform for my outs. Thanks for the 9 months, Rob. Uncle Mushu to you as well. I think next turn we use Centennial Puzzle to draw an extra 3 cards. Don't think we do that this turn. I'd play Wraithform if I drew it. I don't know. I don't think I play the Shivs for 1 dexterity. I think the 4 health matters more. Kick 35 right now. I don't need that much. Looks a bit like it's Wraithform this turn. Aha! Okay, that's a really good draw. Yeah! Here's someone else a good card, it turns out. I think now I can probably just play Catalyst. Probably don't need much more than this. I'll play 1,000 Cuts instead. Discard Unload here. I want to get Panacea. Also want to get some block cards. Okay. This has been a run. This has been a run. This has been a good fight. Okay, next time through we survive with malaise. I'm just gonna play that. I'm not gonna try to live the kunai dream. Probably play this as well. Don't want to play any attacks this turn for malaise next turn. The enemy is not weakened at the moment. Still not dead. Neither of us are dead yet. I don't have a piercing whale? Oh, fuck me. So I have to survive the next turn. Got it. The way that malaise works, somebody asked me to over-explain the way that malaise works in this fight. The heart cleanses any negative strength that it has when it buffs itself every 3 turns. And does that first before it gives itself a strength buff. So the way that malaise works is that you like take the positive strength off at some point, but don't care too much about trying to put it in negative strength. So I've won the last 4 silent runs that I've played, and I've also won the last 3 runs that I've played today. Like I went 3-0 today. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I thought that was a really good silent run. I think the heart fight was really interesting. I think all the elite fights were really interesting. I think there were a ton of close turns where it was like working out whether or not we were kunai procking or playing for Art of War and stuff like that. The end of that run was really interesting. The Wraithform stuff was interesting. The Panacea pick was interesting. The Good Instincts were interesting. Piercing Well versus Footwork was interesting. It's so much fun when the stuff that happens in Act 3 is relevant. Which is what the heart does for you. I just played 3 runs over the course of 5 hours. It's very slow. You're a more recent viewer, but you've never seen me lose a run. Oh, we lose a lot of runs. Would we have won the fight if we'd played Catalyst early to put the heart at 70-ish poison? I think it was more like 54 or something. I don't think it was 70. I don't know. I figured that dealing damage to the heart wasn't very important there. Surviving until we had our stuff was what was important. We were always going to kill the heart before it was doing 12 times 15s. Oh, so I'm currently on a 4-0. Oh. So I'm currently on a 4-0 alternating and also a 4-0 silent.